Hey, let me see. Throwing too many things down the chute. Mechanical's complaining again, saying 90% of what you throw away, they fix, which is no doubt a load of shit, but I gotta check.
They've got 5 minutes. 12 recycling stations are all on different schedules.
This is crazy.
Dumping once an exact time every hour.
This is crazy.
It times out so that every 5 minutes something else falls.
This is crazy.
So we find things we can repair and send back up or use down here ourselves.
This is crazy.
Stuff falls, they drag it, we sort it and fix what we can in the next room.
This is crazy.
The stuff that we don't use goes to the incinerator. Primo parts go to Walker.
This is crazy.
I mean, it's crazy.
It's so dangerous.
So many things to talk about here. So first off, if they're going to repair things, down in the down deep. What are they doing dumping?
That's right.
If something was repairable, it ain't now.
Even if you got to straighten it out, you could have just sent it down gently. Wouldn't have to straighten it out.
Maybe before it gets dumped into this spot, there's some sifting going on in some other place that says, okay, unrepairable raw materials go this way, dump it, and repairable stuff goes to a different direction. Because this wouldn't make sense. If they're going to repair some of these things, there's no way you just drop it from 20 feet.
That's like a guaranteed break it.
Another thing I noticed is look at this. Look at the raw materials this guy is throwing away. I see pipes and tubing, maybe. And then this other guy. Look at these things. This looks very useful.
I feel like after surviving for 160 years or whatever the silos lived for, people would become very disciplined about what's useful, maybe not useful to them, but useful to somebody else. Like the actual true garbage would be very small because they only have a limited amount of stuff that they can use.
Right. If you know the worth of your trash, that could be traded for people for things you need, which could be their trash.
Yeah. They could have a black market barter system.
Mm-hmm. And even if this is trash to you and you can't find a buyer or a barterer, this is raw materials. Maybe this could be sold to somebody for meltdown.
Right.
So it's a lot of trash.
It's wild. And the system that they have where it's like it drops down out of the ceiling and then you have like 5 minutes to scavenge, like that's so dangerous. It's not only dangerous to the people, but it's dangerous to like you just get a pile of stuff and then new stuff keeps coming down on top of it and you can't get it fast enough.
And I also think like, okay, would criminals get first dibs on trash? Wouldn't like the higher ups get first dibs on trash? Because that's important stuff.
Were they criminals down there? I thought they were recyclers.
Let's listen.
They've got 5 minutes. 12 recycling stations are all on different schedules.
This is crazy.
Dumping once an exact time every hour.
This is crazy.
It times out.
So I think the people who get 5 minutes right there from the dump are actually criminals. That's what they said. So they've been hired by Mechanical. I guess not hired, freelancing with Mechanical to do this because it's an undesirable job. At the same time, that is a lot of stuff falling. I see stuff that's worth a lot.
That's right.
Even as raw materials.
I mean, I guess what guarantees that the criminals don't take stuff that's actually super useful and then they do their own things with it, whatever that may be. It sounds like Mechanical just gets the junk.
But even junk, if you don't have manufacturing, global supply chains, recycling is super important. Junk is no longer junk in a lot of respects.
That's right.
Somehow this system works. It must get recycled. It is crazy. I need to know more information about how this recycling system works because they've been doing it for 150, 250 years. It's been working.
Heck, if they've got a way that works, maybe we can learn from it.
That's right. Very interesting.
Falls, they drag it, we sort it and fix what we can in the next room.
This is crazy.
I just wonder.
Crazy good.
It's crazy good. There is something, there's a lot of information we're missing about how exactly the stuff gets from the recycling stations on the different levels down to the down deep and how that sifting process goes, how the criminals siphon off some of the stuff, how the raw materials get melted down, how stuff gets repaired, because it must be quite a closed system in many respects. And maybe we're just getting slices of the system. We're not seeing like the full system in work where, somebody takes 10%, that next person takes 10%, and when it gets down to the bottom, like 0.5% is wasted and thrown away.
Amazing.
So it's really closed.
Curious.
Yeah, curious. Very interesting. I want to see more. Maybe we'll see more. I don't know.